Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and my name is Manish Tiwari. So what do you think about conflict? How can you handle the conflict? Just suppose that you are in the team and you have conflict with your team member, with your manager, with your another cross team member. So how are you going to handle this particular situation? And this is the exact question which was asked to one of the candidate during the interview. So we are going to understand this particular question. We are going to understand that how can you answer, how do you even handle the type of issues, the type of scenarios during your workplace, correct? At your workplace actually. So just suppose that uh, you have been interviewed with one of the organization, you joined the organization, you are working with like your great team, and you have a great team members as well. But sometime it happens that due to some task, that due to some another reason, you are having conflict with your team member. So how are you going to handle, and what should be the kind of professional answer for this? Because this is not actually you are going to handle, this is the kind of scenario how you are going to handle during the interview. So real life may vary, but your answer should be the kind of proper, professional, and justified. Correct. Then only your mindset, your thought process can be visualized, can be tracked, and based on that, your interviewer mindset is going to change whether to select you or whether to reject you. So let's break down the scenario and then we will try to understand. Just suppose that I have joined one organization, and in that organization, I have a team member, might be male or female, correct? Anything. So now one task is assigned to you and you perform the task, and the next member got the credit. This is also one of the conflict. Now let's understand the second scenario. You have performed very well your task, your every progress is very well, and at the end of year you are not going to get what is expected from your end. You are expecting something and you got something else. So that is also one of the conflict, might be in your sense, when you will be having this kind of conflicts with your manager. Third conflict, your personal conflict, like you guys are discussing something and at the same time, be it's a political thing, be it's non-political, your personal things, and then you are now part of conflict. So there might be a lot of conflict while you are working. Like for scenario, we can think about you are working in a shift, and the team member who had to join just after your shift, who had to troubleshoot, who had to take the ownership or responsibility, that person didn't join the shift. That person didn't take the shift ownership, correct, or the task responsibility. Or the fifth scenario you can think about, I'm just giving you the different scenario based on what you can think the answer. So just suppose that there are 5 members in team, and at a time only one member can take avail the leave, and then you discussed with your one of the colleague that this week I'm going on leave or I'm going to do work from home, and next week you can do your work from home. You guys agreed, but when it comes about your turn, when you have to go on work from home or on your leave, that person is not available. She or he has extended his or her leave, correct? So how are you going to resolve these kind of conflicts? How are you going to even manage these kind of conflicts? So we have just talked about 4 to 5 different scenarios where you can have the conflict related to work, related to leaves, related to shift, related to personal, related to political, whatever can be the causes. But since you are working at a professional workplace, you are not in your home. So how can you handle? And even though if it's your home, how can you handle the conflict? That is the kind of mindset, that is the kind of thought process, that's the kind of leadership quality, what kind of leadership quality you have to handle the scenarios, to handle the conflicts. That gives a more clear picture about you. So just suppose that the very simple answer what I give for this, like if someone asks me these kind of questions during any call, what happens to you guys? So I very simply say that if you have to handle the conflict, don't take it anywhere. If it's the worst, obviously you should go for that. But if it's not the worst, just suppose that when I'm saying the worst, you can think about a fighting situation. So when someone is hitting you, you can obviously hits, correct. But when it's not about hit, it's just a verbal communication, it's just a mail chain, it's just about your conflict in workplace only. It's not like violent, correct. So obviously then you can handle it very easily. Just suppose that the first example what I took, that you did your work and someone else got the credit. You can raise this scenario, you can raise this question to your manager, to your lead, whoever is there. You can raise this. Even if you're not getting satisfied, you can work even better and you can like do. Or you can just leave the ownership of that work, you can just reassign, like whatever you can do. Just get out of that particular situation. That either talk to your manager, talk to leader, raise it to HR. If it's the like the one thing which can be like globally published, you can say within your organization. If it's that kind of work where you should be recognized, then you can obviously like raise it. If it's just a small task, you cannot go for that. Correct. It's just a very simple task. Just leave it and go for the next, because you are learning ultimately. And it might be a chance that at this time he or she got the credit, but next time you are going to get that. And if you are not going to get that, if it's not that kind of work culture, if it's not that kind of team for you, you can just change the team or you can just change the organization. It's very simple. You do not have to waste your energy at the wrong place. That's the very important line. You do not have to waste your energy at wrong place. Either it's wrong team, wrong organization, wrong people. You do not have to waste your energy, because your energy is very, very much important. So you have to keep it at right place. So rather than fighting with someone in verbal or email, just change the organization, just change the team, just change the people. Correct. That's the very thing. And it applies everywhere, be it a professional, personal, everywhere. Now, coming to the leaves, you can talk about. So this time, like you agreed and your like next member didn't agree for that, or agreed and didn't join. So how can you handle? You can raise the same thing once again. You can raise this scenario to your manager, to your lead, whoever is there. And if it's the repetitive one, next time you do not talk, do not like coordinate for the leave or any shift for that particular person. You can just coordinate with someone else, make someone else your team member, not that particular person. Just very simple. Why to have a like conflict situation with someone if you have already read the situation? So you have to just change the scenario itself. You have to handle it very professionally. Do not get engaged with anyone in any kind of work. You have to work for yourself. You have to work for the organization where you have joined. You have to work for the work. You do not have to work for anyone else work, correct. So it's very simple. Handle it professionally. You do not have to take anything personally. It's just professional workplace. You are working there, and it's only that particular time job. Once you leave that particular organization, if there is someone friend for you, they will be for you. And if there is no not like someone is not friend for you, they will not be for you. So it's very much simple. Just do your work and get out of that. That's very simple. This is how you can conflict. Sorry, how can you resolve the conflict? Correct. You do not have to take anything. So that's very simple. I hope you understood. If you have any better solution for this, you think like you can have a better solution, or you have a better suggestion, you can just drop that in the comment section, and it will be useful for others as well. Correct. So, and if you want any particular topic on which I should create a video, you can just drop that as well in the comment section. And if you are facing challenges with cracking your interview, so we have DevOps interview preparation bootcamp, which has already helped thousands of professionals to join the next organization, to switch the organization and make a good career in DevOps. So now it's your turn to grab the same opportunity now and prepare yourself at a faster pace rather than just going here and there. We have consolidated each and everything in terms of written statements, written questions and answer, your videos with explanation, with examples, easy language, project explanation, introduction, day-to-day activities, your like troubleshooting issues, concept based questions, scenario based questions, AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, Git, GitHub, Actions, Jenkins, everything we have consolidated at one place in one PDF with the written answers, with the you can say examples, screenshot, configuration, everything. And in the videos we have explained the same thing, because if you do not understand the written statement, you can watch out the videos too. So videos plus PDF, you are going to get everything at one place. So it's everything is consolidated, which is very much helpful, which has already helped a lot of professionals to crack their interview. So now you should not wait, you should avail and create crack your next interview without any further delay. Let's meet in the next video. Till the time, thank you, bye.